Hi guys, Hounds Armory. Before we get into the video, the YouTube things like normal. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and maybe the like button. And if you're not, likes are always appreciated, and say hi in the comments. If you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon and a Teespring with some merch down in the description below. I appreciate any help that you can show me down there. I'm really hoping to get to some more wars, and your support helps a lot with that. So the Indra. Me, like a lot of people, were very excited for this blaster. It is, on the face of it, a very exciting blaster. Bolt action is cool, caliburns work well, so you think a bolt action caliburn would work well, and you would sadly be wrong. This design is different for Slug. Most of his designs are floating plunger head. This is a full plunger rod. Most of his designs use a pivoting sear back here. This is a sliding sear block with a long transfer bar here. The idea behind it is great. In practice, it doesn't work reliably. I was lucky enough to get some good firing footage of it where it's working nice and reliably that I will splice in throughout the video. Overall, the blaster is a very easy blaster to print and a pretty easy blaster to build, if not an easy blaster to get working. I built it on a live stream earlier in the summer. I'll put a link to that VOD in the card above. I like the aesthetics of this blaster a lot. I do like this skeletonized rail up front. If it is a little thin on the hands and can have quite a bit of twist in it. But that being said, I am a fan of the aesthetics, and to be honest, I'm a fan of this blaster. When it works, it is very fun. To this end, I am actually running what I'm hoping will become the standard version 2 of the plunger rod. That is a 2-part plunger or 3-part plunger rod that is held together by a threaded rod. I then added a washer to the actual catch surface of the plunger rod to further reinforce it. This is the only version of the plunger rod that has ever been semi-functional for me. The original version, that is a 2-part that is printed in 2 halves that sit flat to each other, does not work. If you're building or printing this blaster, don't bother with that. Go straight to the updated or the newer version that has the threaded rod running through it. It's stronger, and it's more reliable. The other thing that I noticed wasn't allowing this to catch well is the fact that the front of the trigger was having this sit so far back that the actual catch plate couldn't drop down far enough to catch onto the plunger rod. And so I had to shave off material on the front of the trigger in order for it to move forward enough to let the lock plate here drop down. That being said, it still doesn't catch well. I can prime it on my shoulder. I can prime it on my hip. Is not wanting to catch right now at all. It's probably time for me to go through and tighten up my plunger rod, but I've only put maybe 40 darts through it today since I last tightened that up, and that was to get the firing footage in this video. It's not a blaster to build right now, I think. I am excited. Let me just say, I'm excited for the remix parts. I think this front rail will eventually become remixed to be all 1-part printed. That will make it a lot stronger and a lot more sturdy. I think we're going to see an extended stock hopefully soon, which will make priming it easier as it'll be farther away from your shoulder so you can get more of your arm motion into the prime. I think we'll see new priming handles that are a little more comfortable. And I'm hoping to see a dedicated Talon mag version. Yeah, there's gripes. There's, of course, gripes with the new blaster, and I'm willing to be forgiving with this blaster. I think it deserves for us to be patient and for us to wait on it, because the original Caliburn wasn't amazing either. It had fitment problems, and it had to take a lot of work, and now the Caliburn is a workhorse that you can basically throw together with barely any lubricant and it'll work great. So I think if we are a little patient with it and give it a little time, the Indra will be a great blaster. One thing I do want to mention before I go is the fact that the barrel is held on by a O-ring seal collet back here and originally 2 screws up here at the front. And I noticed that the O-ring and the collet hold the barrel just fine. And because this rail system is so wiggly, I decided to take out the 2 screws up here and free float my barrel only in the collet back here. With very limited testing without a scar barrel, I have not printed a scar barrel for this. My printer has been very busy with commissions, but I will get a scar barrel on this soon with some orange. With limited testing with Adventure Force Pro Darts, that did actually increase my the reliability of my shots, where that I was missing in a more accurate direction, moving between where I was holding the blaster as well as resting the blaster. So that might just be something to think about trying on your build. Overall, again, I think we should be patient on it because I think it will eventually be a good blaster. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I am very hopeful for this blaster as it matures a little bit and we get some more people looking at the design. That being said, if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, please hit that subscribe button and check out the card for some more related videos, and also just check out my channel. I got a whole bunch of videos on there now. I've been at this for like a year now. It's crazy. That being said, I am outside again, and I do not know when this video got published because I had to build a big old backlog of videos before I left for the summer. So please keep watching my videos. If you want to support the channel more, hit that subscribe button. You can also join my Patreon and get some extra perks or get some merch from my Teespring. All of those links are in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.